Welcome, adventurers. Whether you're a seasoned explorer or just someone who clicked on this video out of curiosity, you're about to embark on a journey that's a little different from the usual travel brochure. This isn't just another vacation, it's the start of a story you'll be telling for years. So you're thinking about Egypt. Pyramids, the Nile, maybe a poolside drink. The classic images: sunbathing by a sparkling pool, cruising down the legendary river, or standing in awe before the ancient pyramids. That's the Egypt everyone knows, the one you see on postcards and travel ads. But let's go higher. We're heading to the mountains. Not just any mountains, but the wild, rugged peaks that rise above the desert, where the air is crisp and the views are endless. This is Egypt from a whole new angle, one that most travelers never even imagine. Forget the resort buffet. Think rocks, sand, and stories you'll exaggerate for years. Imagine swapping the clink of cocktail glasses for the crackle of a campfire, and trading in your sun lounger for a seat on a boulder, surrounded by friends, old and new, laughing under a sky full of stars. Mountains in Egypt? Absolutely. This is the Egypt you didn't know you needed. These peaks are more than just a backdrop. They're the main event, full of secrets, legends, and breathtaking beauty that will completely change the way you see this country. We're talking epic sunrises that paint the sky in colors you didn't know existed, ancient history carved into the very rocks beneath your feet, and views that'll make your Instagram jealous, and your friends back home wonder why they didn't come with you. This isn't just a hike, it's a transformation. You'll come back with sand in odd places and a new perspective. Every step you take, every grain of sand you brush off, is a reminder that you're doing something extraordinary. You're not just seeing Egypt, you're experiencing it, feeling it, letting it change you in ways you never expected. Trust me, swapping flip-flops for hiking boots might be the best move you make all year. It's a small change that opens up a world of adventure, challenge, and discovery. You'll feel the difference with every step, as you leave the ordinary behind and step into something unforgettable. I'm your guide, not a mountaineer, just a fan of magic moments. I'm here to show you the hidden wonders, the little surprises, and the big, breathtaking scenes that make these mountains so special. We'll laugh, we'll learn, and we'll probably get a little lost. But that's all part of the adventure. Imagine standing atop a mountain at dawn, feeling history and awe collide. The silence is broken only by the wind, and for a moment you're connected to every traveler, pilgrim, and dreamer who's ever stood in that same spot watching the sun rise over the ancient land below. It's not about conquering the mountain, it's about letting it conquer you, with beauty, stories, and maybe a little humility. Up here you realize how small you are and how big the world can feel when you open yourself up to it. The food at the end, worth every step. There's nothing like sharing a traditional Bedouin meal under the open sky, swapping stories and laughter as the stars come out. It's a feast for your senses and your soul, ready for an adventure that's part history, part comedy, part spiritual reboot. This is more than a trip, it's a chance to reconnect with yourself, with nature, and with the stories that have shaped this land for thousands of years. Egypt's mountains have seen it all: prophets, pilgrims, and tourists in blindingly white sneakers. Every footstep adds to the tapestry of stories woven into these ancient paths, and now it's your turn to leave a mark. They're not impressed by your gear, but they'll show you views that'll knock your socks off. The mountains don't care if you're a pro or a first-timer, they just want to show you their secrets, if you're willing to climb. Let's discover why these peaks are Egypt's unsung travel heroes. They may not be as famous as the pyramids, but they're every bit as magical, maybe even more so, because they're waiting for you to write your own story among them. Who knows, you might even prefer it to that watered-down margarita. Up here, the only thing stronger than the sun is the sense of adventure, and the memories you'll make will last a lot longer than any drink. It's a gamble, but hey, adventure always is. So, lace up those boots, take a deep breath, and get ready to see Egypt like never before. Let's get started. Meet our stars, Mount Sinai, aka Gebel Musa, the legendary Mountain of Moses. This is where prophets walked, rules were written, and history was made. Climbing Sinai is like stepping into a living storybook, with better views and maybe a camel to carry your bag. Next door is Mount Catherine, Egypt's highest peak, less famous, more challenging, and with views stretching to the Red Sea. Sinai isn't just two mountains, it's a festival of wild geology. The colored canyon swirls with reds, yellows, and purples, nature's tie-dye. The White Canyon glows like a lunar landscape. Each spot has its own personality and story, making you wish you'd brought a better camera. These aren't just rocks, they're ancient witnesses, alive with history and character. Get ready to join the story. Let's talk about the views, almost unfairly beautiful. Sinai's landscape is minimalist art, ochre, rust, gold, and endless blue sky. By day, the sun sculpts the mountains into dramatic silhouettes. At sunset, the sky erupts in color, pinks, purples, fiery reds, no filter needed. Every evening is a one-night-only masterpiece. And when night falls, the stars explode overhead. Milky Way, constellations, shooting stars. No city lights, just cosmic wonder. The mountains themselves are sculpted by time, craggy, smooth, mesmerizing. This place forces you to slow down and really look. You'll stare at a rock face, lost in its patterns, and realize this is beauty that waits for you to notice. It's not your typical mountain range, it's something otherworldly. And once you see it, you'll never forget it. Sinai's silence and scale will stay with you. In a place this stunning, you'll spot the modern wildlife travel influencers. Flowing white dresses, perfect poses, and the ever-present Instagram husband contorted for the shot. Their call? Just one more, get my good side. Sunrise summits are their natural habitat, yoga mats and all. The camel selfie is a high-stakes game. Camels are unimpressed and occasionally spit. The result? Hilarious photos of human desperation and camel indifference. But honestly, Sinai is so photogenic, even your worst shot looks epic. Take your photos, do your poses, but don't forget to put the phone down and actually see the place. The real memory will outlast any hashtag, and your awkward, authentic photo might just be the best souvenir. Experience first, post later. Let's talk about the classic Mount Sinai sunrise climb. It starts at an hour only vampires appreciate. 1 or 2 a.m., you'll question your sanity as you join a silent parade of headlamps up the camel trail. For a few extra pounds, ride a camel, no shame, just genius. Along the way, Bedouin tea huts offer sweet, minty salvation. The final push 750 stone steps of repentance. Each one feels like penance, but you're not alone. There's camaraderie in the struggle, unity in the darkness. At the summit, you huddle under a blanket and wait. The sky shifts, the sun rises, and suddenly every ache vanishes. The world is set on fire with gold. Was it worth it? Absolutely. You'll remember that sunrise forever. Every adventure has its quirks. Sinai is no exception. Sand gets everywhere, shoes, snacks, hair. Embrace it. It's your free exfoliation. Then there are the goats, mountain masters with attitude. Don't challenge them for your lunch, you'll lose. Selfie sticks? Useful, but wield with care. On a narrow path, they're more jousting lance than camera tool. You'll see daring photo attempts, don't become a viral fail. Hydration is key, the desert is dry, and you'll need more water than you think. These inconveniences are part of the fun. The story of a goat stealing your sandwich beats a boring, uneventful day. These moments make the trip real. Laugh at the mishaps, they're the best memories. Sinai's quirks are part of its charm. Come prepared, and you'll have stories for a lifetime. Adventure is never perfect, and that's the point. Americans love comfort, but we also crave adventure. We're always searching for that perfect blend of relaxation and excitement. A trip that lets us unwind, but also gives us a story worth telling. That's why Sinai is about to become your new favorite destination, even if you're the type who usually just lounges by the pool. Sinai is the real deal. No theme park, no artificial thrills, just raw, unfiltered experience and epic bragging rights. It's the kind of place where every moment feels authentic, and every view is a reward for your curiosity. Imagine telling your friends you rode a camel up a biblical mountain at 1 a.m. to watch the sunrise. Not only is it a bucket list adventure, but it's also a story that will make everyone lean in and listen. You'll be the most interesting person at any party, with tales of ancient landscapes, star-filled skies, and the thrill of exploring where few have gone. And don't worry if you're not an expert hiker. Sinai is accessible too. No need to be a pro athlete or a seasoned adventurer. The trails welcome everyone, from first-timers to seasoned explorers. Go at your own pace, hire a friendly guide, or hop on a camel if you want to take it easy. There's no pressure, just the freedom to choose your own adventure. The Bedouin hosts are true experts, making every step of your journey safe, welcoming, and full of local flavor. Their hospitality is legendary, and you'll feel like part of the family. And let's be honest, disconnecting from Wi-Fi is secretly appealing. In a world where we're always online, Sinai offers a rare chance to unplug and just be present. This is your chance for a true digital detox, surrounded by nature, history, and real human connection. You'll rediscover what it means to be in the moment. You'll find you don't miss the internet as much as you thought. Instead, you'll be making memories that last far longer than any social media post. The peace and quiet are a gift, one that's hard to find in our busy lives. Here you can truly recharge, surrounded by breathtaking beauty. And don't worry, the pool will be there when you get back. You can still enjoy your favorite comforts after your adventure. But this story, it's once in a lifetime. It's the kind of experience you'll remember forever, and one you'll want to share again and again. So take the leap, step out of your comfort zone, embrace the adventure, and discover why you'll secretly love every minute of it. Sinai isn't just about scenery, it's about the people. The Bedouins are the soul of these mountains, with ancient wisdom and legendary hospitality. Accept their invitation for tea, sit on rugs, sip sweet tea, and share smiles. These moments of connection are the real magic of travel. You'll hear stories passed down for generations, prophets, saints, desert spirits. This is living history not found in guidebooks. The mountains become sacred, storied places through their eyes. It's the people who give Sinai its voice. You'll leave with memories of kindness, laughter, and shared warmth under the stars. The landscape is majestic, but the people make it unforgettable. So, should you trade the comfort of a sparkling pool for the challenge of a rocky path winding through Egypt's ancient mountains? It's a question that might make you hesitate, especially when the sun is warm and the water is inviting. But sometimes, the best stories begin when you step away from the familiar and into the unknown. Absolutely. This journey is more than just a vacation. It's a true reset for your mind and spirit. Up here, surrounded by silence and endless sky, you'll find a peace that's hard to describe and even harder to forget. Standing atop Sinai, you don't just see the world, you feel its history echoing beneath your feet. The sense of wonder is overwhelming, as if you're touching something timeless and sacred. Whether you're religious or not, you'll sense you're part of a much bigger story. One that's been unfolding for thousands of years, with every sunrise and every step taken on these ancient stones. You'll come back tougher, more patient, and with stories that make your friends jealous. The laughter shared around a campfire, the inside jokes, and the moments of awe will stay with you long after you return home. But the real souvenirs? They aren't things you can pack in your suitcase. They're the sunrise painting the desert gold, the stars scattered across the night sky, and the warmth of shared tea with a Bedouin guide. These are the memories that linger, growing richer with time. So go, book the ticket, pack your bags, and step boldly out of your comfort zone. Adventure is waiting, and it's closer than you think. The pool will wait for you always. But this chance to experience something extraordinary, it might not come again. Stand on a mountain that shaped history, and let it shape you too. Feel the wind, breathe the thin air, and know you're somewhere truly special. Watch the dawn break in one of the world's most storied places where every ray of light feels like a new beginning. Then come back and tell me all about it. I'll be waiting, with snacks and a listening ear. You've earned every moment, every memory, and every story you bring home.